The fifth and most recent season of SEAL Team dropped last autumn and concluded in January of this year, leaving fans wondering if they were going to be treated to a sixth season of the military drama series. And earlier this year, Paramount Plus, who hosts the series, made an announcement about the show. Today, we are discussing if SEAL Team will be returning for season 6 or not, so don't go anywhere. Now, let's get straight into the Paramount Plus announcement. Fans of the hit Benjamin Cavill show can rest easy, as Paramount Plus announced back in February that SEAL Team has been renewed for a sixth season. They never revealed that they have ordered another season, which will be the second season to air on the network, which might have actually come as something of a surprise due to reduced viewership figures of just 3.19 million for season 5. However, Nicole Clements, who serves as president of Paramount Plus original scripted series, said that the network was very excited to welcome the show back for a sixth installment, saying, "The show's loyal fanbase followed the series to its new exclusive home, and it has proven to be a high-performing title for the service, consistently in the top 10 most watched original series. We can't wait for the fans to see what our brilliant creative team has in store for Team Bravo next season." And whilst the show doesn't draw on viewers it did in its earlier seasons, falling from 6.14 million viewers in the first season, the network is still obviously happy with its performance in season 5. SEAL Team also joins Evil as the two shows which moved over from CBS to Paramount Plus, which has also just been renewed for a second season. Fans of SEAL Team will be delighted Paramount Plus has decided to renew the show, which stars David Boreanaz as the intense team leader, Jason Hayes. Are you happy SEAL Team is returning? Next up, what happened at the end of season 5? Let's see. Well, even though the show might not have pulled in the viewers it was hoping for, the fifth season still received general positive reviews, which means fans and critics alike should be looking forward to season 6. The season 5 finale showed our heroes taking part in daring missions to Mali, but Clay also had some pretty big changes to his personal life with the arrival of baby Brian. He was also touched by the conversation of bedroom to nursery. Jason then decided that he wanted to be with Mandy, telling her his visions for the future, to which she was seemingly on board with. He also made up with his daughter, as well as Sonny, which was great to see. Of course, the team had just returned from shutting down the Venezuelan nuclear program, but were soon redeployed to Mali. However, Clay dropped the bombshell on Jason that this would be his last ride with Bravo for the foreseeable future, as he was planning on transferring to Green Team, with the intention of indulging in more family time than he has been used to recently after the arrival of Brian. However, once they arrived in Mali, the team were ambushed by local insurgents, with Jason being shot in the shoulder. It also appears as though Clay could have been seriously injured, as the enemy began to rain down RPGs on our favorite team. What did you think of season 5's finale? So what can we expect from season 6? Let's see. Well, thanks to that cliffhanger, we will need to know the status of Jason and Clay as soon as the first episode in season 6 drops. Did they make it out of the ambush alive? We sure hope so. And if they do survive, will anyone be seriously injured? We saw Ray patching the guys up as best as he could, but they were taking some pretty heavy fire. We also saw Clay tell Jason he was ready to quit Bravo, but given the situation in Mali, he could be set to rethink his decision. Jason seemed to have his back, telling him it was a good decision, but we think he might miss the action a little too much, which brings us on to Jason. We know he sustained a serious brain injury, so how much longer will he have to be able to operate at the highest level? He has told Clay he will always be there if he wants to return in the future, but we're not too sure he will be. And what about Davis and her paper? She ruffled a few feathers and didn't make any friends after bringing to the forefront the safety of the team, but Captain Reyes did have her back. He understands where she's coming from, but did warn her that change will take time. Also, what about the relationships between Sonny and Davis, as well as Jansen and Mandy? Will they survive the inter-season period? Give us your thoughts below. When can we expect to see season 6 then? Let's see. Well, of course nothing has been announced just yet, and as filming hasn't yet started, we cannot really make an educated guess, as there could obviously be delays. However, it has been suggested that filming will take place across this coming summer, which means post-production this autumn. If this does happen, then it could set up for a winter release, but we won't know until the filming is announced. Fans are used to seeing SEAL Team drop around autumn time, so it makes sense that the show would want to stick closely to this time frame. But if for whatever reason the show doesn't start filming this summer, then an autumn or winter release date will be much less likely. However, we do know that the 6th season of SEAL Team is set to be the shortest ever, with only 10 episodes, so it is conceivable that the filming won't take too long, which means it could have dropped and wrapped before Christmas, which would be great. David Boreanaz has sent his well wishes to a co-star now. Stay tuned to hear about it. Star of the show, David Boreanaz, was the first to congratulate his fellow SEAL Team's co-star, Max Theriot, after the actor confirmed his new project had actually been picked up by CBS. Theriot, who plays Special Warfare Operator 2nd Class Clay Spencer on SEAL Team, has just bagged the lead role in Fire Country. And Max, who also played Jeff in the remake of Point Break a few years back, took to Instagram to share the great news, posting a message to his more than 500,000 followers which read, "Wow, I'm stunned, excited, humbled, and proud. But more than anything, I'm thankful. So thankful for all the people in my life, the incredible team behind this show, and the amazing actors who poured their hearts into it. Y'all pushed me, supported me, listened to my crazy ideas, and loved me through it all. I can't wait for y'all to see the Fire Country. Let's go!" And of course, his fellow SEAL Team star, including Boreanaz, were there to provide moral support and congratulations, with David saying, "Great work," and Neil Brown Jr., who who plays Ray Perry on the show, also commented saying, "My guy, for real, so proud," adding a few fire emojis in for good measure. Max had appeared in the pilot earlier this year, which tells the story of firefighter Bo Donovan and his experiences growing up in Northern California. Will you be tuning in to watch Fire Country? Let us know below. And finally, we're looking at Tiger Woods' Navy SEAL workout. Stay with us. As we all know, Navy SEALs go through rigorous training regimens and are some of the fittest men on the planet, but they are tasked with some of the most dangerous missions in the world, so it kind of makes sense they would appear to be super fit. But as we also know, golfing superstar Tiger Woods has been known to put himself through SEAL-esque workouts in the past. And discussing the issue on his world-famous podcast recently, Joe Rogan could not quite believe what Woods used to put himself through. Apparently, the golf icon used to regularly train with Navy SEALs, according to his recent guest, Neil Brennan, which led Rogan to question whether or not the intense training led to Woods' famed injuries. Of course, these guys don't play, so it's definitely a possibility that Woods' training contributed to his body breaking down, but whether or not it was because of the SEAL training, we don't know. Rogan questioned Brennan on the claim, saying, "But do you think that contributed to his back issues or the sheer amount of torque that he puts on his swing?" Of course, Brennan couldn't give Rogan the answer he desired, but it stands to reason that someone who jumps out on airplanes and does all this crazy training could be susceptible to pretty bad injuries, right? What do you guys think? As usual, thanks for dropping by today, and remember to stop by again next time when we'll be discussing all sorts of other cool bits and pieces. And why not do us a favor and share this video with any SEAL team enthusiasts you might have on your social media friends list, as well as subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on more great videos in the future. Bye guys!